Hey, what's up YouTube? Brick Breaks here, and today we will be reviewing movie 2007 Deluxe Class Bumblebee. So here we are, there he is, and usually I'll take a quick look at the packaging, but I don't have original packaging. I used to, I think I still do, but I have no idea what the fuck happened to it. But for today, we're going back to the very first Transformers movie, which I figured we'd do since I have like quite a few movie toys to review and get published. But here he is in his vehicle mode, old Camaro style, simpler times of the movie toys. Getting close here to take a look at his details. Got the black grill right there, got the silver headlights, got the little like cow catcher thingy right there. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. Got the nice yellow, got the black stripes, got some patches of like rust to represent how rusty he was in the junkyard. Nice metallic blue windows and windshields. Unfortunately, this piece doesn't like level with this one too much, but it's not really a big deal. And the other side is asymmetrical to this side. There's the back, got the red taillights, silver bumper, the rest of the stripes. There's the top, there's the bottom. Oh, VHS is Bluehead Syndrome. Hello. Which that actually is screen accurate if you consider the Bumblebee movie to be canon. But he does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. There you have that. And for comparison, here is with the Studio Series Bumblebee. As you can see, the Deluxes have definitely gotten smaller over the years. But, there you go. Now, as far as weaponry goes, he includes these two thingamabobs. A couple of spring-loaded cannons that shoot missiles. Not bad. That missile almost flew off my table. If you want to store these in the vehicle mode, you can, but it's kind of risky as far as like keeping things tabbed in and lined up. So as you can see, there's a tab on this cannon and a slot on this one. So you can tab these together, but you don't want to do this yet. Because what you want to do is you want to plug each cannon into his fist. I should have done this before I started recording. And you kind of want to just have them interlock and tab in. Just kind of a pain in the ass to do. That's the best, and that's the best I'm gonna be able to get it. As you can see, it kind of disrupts stuff, but makes the tailpipe effects. Get those off of my Bumblebee. Get those off. I want my Camaros to be perfect. Much better, so we'll just put these off to the side. And the only thing that's really, like, for being a 13-year-old figure, the only thing that's loose on mine is the hood. Which, before we get into the transformation, I do want to take a quick second to mention this video was brought to you by a good friend of mine who was going through some of his Transformers, and he came across this, so he contacted me and asked if I wanted to hang on to this, and I'm like, of course I do. This thing's been through some action. As you can see, this piece is supposed to be, there's supposed to be one of these on this side, but it's gone. And one last thing, and then I'll transform him. And back when I met this buddy of mine when we were in 5th grade, he showed this exact figure to me in person and the transformation. So this guy means a lot to me. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So to start the transformation, there's a button right here that you would press, but no, it actually released the hood. It's supposed to release the hood, and then you bring it down. Come to these side panels, untap them, bring them out, and then bring them back down again. And that will basically create his arms. take this, push it. Actually, before you do that, you want to come down here to this panel, push it out. Just orient things properly. Back then, transformations were pretty simple. So you want to come back down here, gently untap these door wings, because back in 2018, I bought one of these off Amazon, and right out of the box, snap, a door wing snaps. So be careful with these things. Just bring this whole piece up, split the legs, take this piece, flip it around, and bring this section down. And in turn, we'll bring this piece down. Automorph. God, I miss these days. Even though I never was really around for them. When I was, but I was only an infant. So there you have 2007 Deluxe Bumblebee in his robot mode. And he does look cool, I will say. He looks pretty screen accurate. I mean, granted, this part is supposed to be like right here, but he's got the cues, got the door wings, got the weird head, got the front of the car being his chest, got the license plate on his crotch. You know, overall, he's got the movie Bumblebee cues. So, look at the detail. He's got the black face, which I always love. Autobot symbol. Got these pieces that come down during transformation. Got the yellow panels on his arms, fists. Got the door wings. Overall, things we've already seen, but just a couple new details. Got the license plate and this piece. This part of him, when he popped it off to the spray energon on Agent Simmons. Oh god, that was a funny scene. Yeah, coming around to the back of his legs, he got some junk hanging off of him, but not much junk hanging off of him at all. So there you have that. Articulation-wise, this thing is loaded up with ball joints. Head's on a ball joint, got that wiggly waggly, you can look up, down, and of course it can rotate. The arms are on a ball, shoulders are on a ball joint connection, so they can do a full 360, of course. Got some wiggle room, and they can move in and out. Elbows are on ball joints, so you got all that nice movement. The wrists, he's got wrist rotation, something you don't see too much with Bumblebee's these much, so you can just punch, do an uppercut. That's cool. Nothing at the waist. The hips are on a ball joint. Last ball joint on this guy, so you can do those high kicks. Legs can move back that far, outward that far, so you can do the full splits. You got thigh rotation. Slightly less than 90 degrees of bend there at those knees. And the feet can only move up and down. He's decently posable for the time, like for the engineer. He's decently posable for the engineering of these toys at the time. But, and of course, we can arm him up with these weapons. Now, he can hold these weapons in his hands. Not like, well, gun effects, but like, instructions want you to take the weapon. We'll bring that down so I can do this. And just, they want you to take them and plug them onto the tires on his shoulders. Bring this back up. So you can have that G1 prowl effect. Which, I'll get those off of his shoulders. I want them in his hands. Again, as always, your toy. Display it however the fuck you wish. Got those in his hands so he can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. And for comparison, here is with the Studio Series Bumblebee, and definitely a size difference with Deluxes. 2007, 2017. So over the course of 10 years, Deluxes definitely got smaller. So there you go. So yeah, that's basically all there is to say about this amazing piece of nostalgia right here. And I know you guys are probably going to ask me in the comments, are you going to be reviewing any other 2007 figures? Yes, I am. I have the Leader Class Optimus Prime right now, and at the moment, That's all I have next to this guy. But I have found a couple on eBay. I am going to try and get those soon before time's running out. So expect more 2007 reviews coming soon. But yeah, that is basically it for 2007 Deluxe Class Bumblebee. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram at AidenMF1031. Check out my other Transformers reviews as well as my channel in general. And there is 2007 Deluxe Class Bumblebee. This is Brick Breaks signing off.